Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, 22nd of April. Malachi and I have been working out this morning. Done quite a lot of skipping, 8 reps of 30. And we've been doing our stuff, and Malachi thought, oh, you know what, we can share it with everyone. So we're doing some more exercises, compliments of my daughter, who thinks I'm just as young as her, but I'm up for the challenge. Alright, so we'll start off with some skipping. Gonna do 30. Yeah, you're gonna do the count?
Yeah, count.
Okay.
10.
Oh dear.
11. 20. 30.
Go on, let me see those muscles. Yeah, work it, girl.
Back to mommy.
Alrighty, last rep. I'm so tired. How many is that?
I wasn't counting for that.
Alright, that's good.
Let's just say that was 30.
Alright, let's say that's 30. I've had a good workout with that. Believe it or not, I used to be able to do hula hoops in my younger days, in my heydays, but I've lost my mojo, so something that I have to kind of get back into and learn.
You learn, don't worry.
Yep, Malachi's taking me to school on that one.
Okay, let's do some boxing.
Let's do some boxing. So, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but all I know is that when I do the boxing, it feels good. Right,
Okay, let's go.
ready?
Go.
Alright.
Go, 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 go. Fast. Keep the pace, keep the pace. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep back the pace, bring back the pace.
Alright.
Go, let's go. Woo. Good pace. One more?
Oh. Alright, one more for the road.
Okay, let's go.
Oh. Right, ready?
Fast. Stronger. Faster. Keep the pace.
Keeping the pace. Alright, peeps. Oh, dear. So, Malachi's just setting up the chairs for us so that we could just kind of, as we cool down, just have a little bit of chat. I'm so out of shape.
You want to take a sip of water first?
Yep, always take water, people. It is good for us. And my girl's not even breaking a sweat. Right, so Malachi is going to read from 1 Corinthians chapter 9. And we're just going to share
Verse 24.
from verse 24, just a few verses.
Ready? Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one receives the prize? So run that you may obtain it. Every athlete exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. So I do not run aimlessly. I do not box as one beating the air, but I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified.
Wow, I wonder if I've got enough breath just to share a few nuggets. It's just really a word of encouragement, really. It's so easy just to do things for God as a Christian. But the reality is, God is looking at the discipline that we exercise in our life. And just like how we were doing our physical exercise, it just reminds me of an athlete preparing for the Olympics that comes around once every 4 years. Okay, so this is the first time in history, as far as I'm aware, where the Olympics will be cancelled, or shall I say postponed, for a year because of COVID-19. But when we think about the discipline that goes into training, just to get those few seconds of limelight and hopefully a medal, the reality is it's always a limited amount of people that can receive medals. There's only ever one winner. But in the passage that was read, it talks about running or competing just like a disciplined athlete. The race that we're running is the race where we're walking with Christ, where we're running this race with patience. And basically the discipline that is required is one of total obedience to God. It's one of praying, fasting, basically doing good, denying ourselves, taking up our cross daily and following God. And that is what it's all about. It's all about running this race with patience. And it's also talking about living such a disciplined life, just like that athlete would live a disciplined life. We know that the reward we're going to get is incorruptible. It's not like the gold and the silver and the bronze. It's not like the flowers or any of the materialistic things that we see that will perish in time. But we're talking about eternal life. And I'm just going to finish off with the last verse, when it talks about you run, you compete in such a way that after you've done everything for Christ, after you've been an ambassador for him, after you've exercised and operated in your gifts and your callings, don't then be a castaway. Don't preach people into the kingdom and then yourself don't make it in. So let us be encouraged to always just compete as if we're going for gold, but knowing that at the end of the day, we're not doing it for other people, but we're doing it so we can hear, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant." Be encouraged until next time. And if you like the encouragement, if you want to be reminded of any more notifications that come up, please subscribe so that anytime I come up with a video, you'll be notified. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.